Just about set to go, and today's starter, Tyler Anderson.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And now here's the veteran DH, Ketel Marte. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second,
the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. That's ripped. Base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Marte on second. Perdomo at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
First pitch swinging.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Anderson ready to work. In the dirt, and it scoots away. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got two runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Second and third here, one away. And a count 1-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, but a run does score on the play.
Great effort on that play. Knocks it down, doesn't get it cleanly, but stays with it. He's able to come up, make a strong throw across the diamond to get the out.
Here's Josh Naylor.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball one.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Randall Grichuk now. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Struck him out looking. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Ryan Nelson.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Ground ball nailer. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Nolan Shanuel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And they'll do it again. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Center field. Thomas under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. Anderson back to work. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
The count.
Just missed. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first. Alek Thomas now. First pitch, and he just misses. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jose Herrera.
Jose Herrera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A switch hitter batting right. Cut on and lifted in the air. On the move. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ketel Marte. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And it's off the batter's eye. That one felt good. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 4-0.
Tried a slider to start off the at bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 away with nobody on. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Line drive. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. D-backs add a pair on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. And that's too high.
Ball 2.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His 22nd homer of the year, and they cut it to the lead. It's 4-1. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Joe Adele. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a base hit.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Yoa.
So man aboard. Here is Moncada. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Moncada needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And there's a foul ball. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. And a strike, Nelson. When you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. That one's in there, and that's strike 2.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Here's a high chopper. Suarez slings to first in time.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back in Anaheim, on to the 3rd inning. Leading off, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Suarez getting to start at the hot corner, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Josh Naylor. RBI single his last time up. That one's in there. Strike 1. Gurriel over at first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right field under this one. And makes the grab. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
So up next, Randall Grichuk.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's inside, and that's ball 1. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Alexander takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Two aboard, 2 outs. That one the other way. Brings it in for the third out. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That misses. 1-0.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
On the ground to the left. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball. And there's a ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
1 gone, runner at first. And now batting, Mike Trout, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's inside, and it's 2-1. And misses inside. Man at first, 1 away. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Ward in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two outs. Rips one to right. That's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with two out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
First and second, two outs. Joe Adell, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. They still trail it here, 4-3. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Alek Thomas.
Alek Thomas.
First pitch misses.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch
ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status.
Now batting, the catcher, Jose.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now here is Jose Herrera. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
So they forced the starter to put in some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up. Rengifo. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Designated hitter, Ketel Marte.
So the lineup flips over. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Jose Soriano getting ready to go. Brogdon also getting ready. Ball one there. Thomas, the runner at second with one away. And now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball. Moncada. That's out number 3. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Angels 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Yoan Moncada. And a pitch. There's the strike.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
That one
Two
not
balls,
close.
2 strikes.
And the count is 2-2. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Here. He'll circle the bases, his 7th home run of the season, and we are starting over. It's 4-4. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
So just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And now the count is even. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So up next, Luis Rengifo. Grounded out his first time. And there's the strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Tied at 4. Pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. And that's down and away. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. Up and in, ball 1.
Hey.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely.
The batter, number 9.
Now it's the shortstop. Zach Neto has grounded out a couple of times. And that one is inside ball 1. And there's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out to short. Whips it across. Out number 3. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. It's now tied 4-4. Back after this on the show. Back in Anaheim, now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Anderson back to work. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Tied at 4. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. This to third. And that goes foul.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one off the mark. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one way outside. Ball 3. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ohapi snags it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That one catches the corner for a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one missing inside.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering misses down and away. That one is upstairs. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch 'em all time. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. Home run number 30 on the year. And it gives him the lead in the fifth. It's 5-4. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle. Wasn't fooled. Did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Anderson won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Jose Soriano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's a little bit low. And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Now it's going to be Randall Grichuk, 1 for 2. Not
Ball
close
one, no
with that
strike.
one. Ball one. There's a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Naylor leads off first with one away. Outside low,
one strike.
and a count 2-1. That's inside.
One strike.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Blaze.
2 on, 1 out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Blaze Alexander.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is outside. Goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And now here is Alek Thomas. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Schanuel. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. John Curtis up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Beeks warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. That one's got to feel good. His 9th homer of the year, and we are tied. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Nelson is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. John Curtis into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Trout.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Now one missed. And it's even up.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 outs. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
So a man at first. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Adele leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And the inning is over. Angels draw even on this solo homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, top of the 6th inning, and here's the catcher, Jose Herrera.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Action in the Angels bullpen. Carson Fulmer up and loosening in the pen. Detmers getting cranked up as well. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Two 2-0 the count. Here it comes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He crushes that one to center field. His second of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 6-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
So the batting order turns over. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Marte goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Out there to center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now Geraldo Perdomo right down the chute. That's strike one. That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball one.
Runner at first with no outs here. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strike.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Gurriel, 1 for 3. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, double play, and the inning is over. D-backs get one on the solo jack. It's now 6-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Right through there for a strike. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Anthony DeSclafani appears to be getting loose. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. On
the ground right side, Alexander Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tap dances out of the way of that one. One down, base is empty. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Rengifo tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. And it remains 2-2. That's down and in. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Now it's the right fielder. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, Alexander tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Angels go quietly there. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Connor Brogdon.
Coming on to face the righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. That's in there. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept his shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Now up next for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Just off the inside edge. And that one missing low. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark there. 3-0. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now the right fielder, Randall Grichuk. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. That's in there. That's strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a foul ball. Naylor on third. Grichuk on at first with nobody out. Caught him looking for the K. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Stepping in, Alec Thomas. Just missed. Two on, one out.
Oh, that's just out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Ground ball right side, could be two. Shanuel over to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Another run for Arizona with this bomb. It's now 7-5. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
We're back
Arizona.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Anthony DeSclafani.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
At the plate, Zach Neto. 0 for 3 in this one.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
1-0.
Fought off foul. And that's in for a strike.
What's a good pitch
One
there.
ball, two
Really
strikes.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And down on strikes. One away. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And next for LA, Nolan Shanuel. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Grichuk brings it in, and a couple of quick outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Mike Trout getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 17th of the year. It's 7-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. And that one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead near the bottom of the 7th. That one not close. Now 1-2. And a slider misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ball popped up. Alexander sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is that. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carson Fulmer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now Jose Herrera. Outside, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Reed Detmers. The young lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Burke getting loose as well.
Hey.
And foul ball. And now it's even up. Just misses with that one. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, designated hitter Ketel.
So back to the top of the order, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Just missed. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, no outs. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Off the plate, 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. And now 2-1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Now bases loaded, nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And fouled off.
You need a strikeout and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
On the ground to short, could be two. He fires home for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And that one fouled off. Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, 0-2 now.
One ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. So they're all loaded up. He goes down looking. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Angels 6. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the eighth. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. DeSclafani back to work. Pitch misses, ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in.
Outside,
this would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Just missed. On the ground to the left, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. That's in for a strike. With the tying run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you could come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for DeSclafani, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Jake Woodford. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. There's a swing and a miss.
Decisions. This guy's got 5 pitches to put the hitter away. I don't know what you're looking for here, 0-2.
This one in the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Digging in, Zach Neto. That one's in there. Strike 1. Towards first. He'll do it himself. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Randall Grichuk. Swings and misses. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kenley Jansen, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Bachman also throwing. Ground ball up the middle. Rengifo throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Next to hit for Arizona, Blaze Alexander. And that one upstairs. This one in the air, center field. Adele moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now a chance for Alec Thomas. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires over to first. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 7-7. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
No outs, runner at first. Now here is Mike Trout. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Late swing, fouled off. Winning run stands at second. Hit on the ground, might be two. Boots it, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Golden opportunity right here.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
The third baseman, number 5.
And now Yohan Moncada.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Out to center. Thomas sizing it up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Across is the winning run, and the Angels walk it off 8-7.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
Final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.